are back again for day 9 of Pack Attack Week. And we're on the clock. We've got under a day left until Season 2 ends. And we're coming off of a rough loss in the last one in the game that would have gotten us up over 800 if we won. So now we start today at a 748 rating, which is a difficult spot to be in. Because it's far enough away that I don't feel like even 2 wins is 100% guaranteed to get us up over 800. That'd be 26 rating apiece. So the plan is just to see what today brings, see where we're at after the game today, win or lose, and then at that point make the decision if I need to hustle one more game in before Season 2 ends to try and get us over 800. So with that said, the focus is on today. Actually, it has to go back to yesterday first, because last episode is at 21 likes right now, and that with each like still being worth 150 stubs during Pack Attack Week is good for 3,150. So we still don't know yet if this is going to be the last episode of Pack Attack Week or not, but keep hitting that like button. Whether it's worth 100 stubs or 150, we're going to need every single one. We also didn't have much to sell from the last episode, only adding another 2,949 stubs, but we do add a big chunk in interest with an extra 7,638. So that brings us up today to 96,451 stubs in the bank. So I think that guarantees that our bank gets up over 100k before next season starts, and that's not even including selling our players that are going to be ineligible. I did though make some moves with both the roster and the 40 man that I feel like need explaining, so I'm just going to say what I did first and then explain it all after. So first of all, we did end up taking Adam Dunn, adding him from the ranked program. I wanted to give him a shot. He always has a good swing, so we bumped Jordan Walker to the bench, but we had to keep him and his speed to keep our tier 2 Carroll boost, so that would send Juan Soto to the 40 man. And then the other move for today is we pulled the 95 version of Roy Halladay and Griffey and Chipper, but I didn't end up adding either of them. But I just put the 95 in place of the 91 that started our game yesterday, and I think this is who's going to get the start today. So then when it comes to the 40 man, Soto's down here now. We also added Brian Reynolds from the packs we opened last episode, and that means to make room, I got rid of the CJ Abrams that we just added last episode. I feel like Brian Reynolds is better. And then also I got rid of a starting pitcher. I got rid of Ranger Suarez. And I also know I pulled a couple more gold relievers in yesterday's packs, and I didn't end up adding any of them. So now let me explain my thought process real quick. I've kind of been all enthusiastic about this idea of having a full diamond starting rotation going into next season, but it hit me last episode, or I guess in between last one and today, that especially with how many stubs we're going to be starting next season with and upgrading the team immediately, chances are I'm going to be adding at least one starting pitcher, and that starting pitcher that I'd be adding to the team would just replace our worst starting pitcher in the rotation, which that pitcher wouldn't even get a start until all the other pitchers have gotten a start. So it'd be at least 5 games into the season. There's no way, there's no chance that we would have actually used Ranger Suarez in Season 3. So I figure it's safe to get rid of that to open up an extra spot that we can use for the rest of the team. And that was kind of my same thought process with not adding any of the relief pitchers from last episode, because right now we have 4 golds that I feel pretty good about that we're going to be bringing to the main team. We already have 3 live series diamonds on the main team also, so that's 7 out of 8 bullpen spots filled, and kind of the same thing I was just saying about starters. With all the stubs we're going to be starting next season with, we're going to be adding plenty of players probably right away, so we probably don't really need to worry about having a completely filled bullpen. All right, so now with that taken care of, we got to get going here. Probably the most ideal scenario is if I can somehow pop off here in game 1, get an early quit, and then just also win game 2. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to take down a parallel 5 Paul Skenes. Yeah, I don't know I don't know so much about that quit plan now, especially with this dude. He's got like over 700 games under his belt. I guess the good thing is he didn't have that much over a 500 record with those 700 games. So who knows, maybe somebody playing that many games would be somebody a bit more willing to quit a game nice and early if I can do anything. And that is something. Oh my God, did I really just do that? First swing of the day? Dude, am I insane right now? 105 off the bat from Story. I'm making just good contact, good swings. Is this sustainable? Ooh, that one. Okay, that's the first demerit, I guess, for the day, being late and missing that fastball right down the pipe. and then immediately grounding into a double play on the very next pitch. That doesn't help things. Well, I thought I was off to such a good start, but really, this one's starting no different than the last game did, and the last game didn't go so well. Last game, we had 2 hits in a run from our first 2 hitters, and then it took me, I think, until the 4th inning after that to get our next hit of the game. That's good, though. I really like that. He's swinging at the cutter in, he's being laid on it, he's getting jammed, and it's only taken 1 pitch. Oh, that's gotta be strike 3. He's kind of having trouble with speed here. Every swing of his has been late, so I'm just gonna... I'm lucky. Ooh, that's a tough spot for someone to get to. I think Braun's there. He actually got a good break on it. That's a nice play. Nice inning, too, from Halliday. All right, now let's not wait another 3 innings before I get another hit. Let's, you know, continue doing some damage here. We need this early quit somehow. And, I mean, my timing was good, which is a good thing. I just didn't even really move the PCI. Ah, that actually might be going. This is a shallow right field. Okay, that was not a good swing, and I'm getting rewarded for it. Yeah, 333, and that was like plenty gone. Oh, and he dotted me up there with that low fastball. That's got to be a tough pitch from Skenes. If he's throwing 100 at the low part of the zone, then he's also got a slurve and a changeup. I wish I would have hit that pitch. Hey, but you know what? I added on an extra run. We went deep again. We're building towards a nice game. Okay, I want the punch out on that. It didn't even look like he made contact. Okay, I still want the punch out on a pitch like that, but if we're keeping the contact weak and we're making the plays, I guess there's not much to complain about. Oh, and that's just a perfect spot. That's how I'm getting my strikeouts, I guess. Get through. Come on. Oh, I think we're still on. Carroll's fast enough. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, I didn't get around on it, actually. Thought I got around on it and I was under it. I was actually on it, just not timing on it. That one might go with this shallow right field. It shouldn't. It definitely shouldn't. It's not, but it's gonna be extra bases. That shallow wall, man, that is helping me out today. Wow. Ooh, and he's gonna put Dunn on for free. And man, I did not miss that. That's tough. We should be able to get into third. Yeah, okay. Well, we get a run. We get up to third. I guess that's fine. It's just when I'm on a pitch that well, right down the middle, you want more. All right, I'll take my walk, load the bases back up. Come on, let's add more than just 1 run this inning. 1 more hit. Show some clutch, Ellie. Oh, I was too ready for the fastball. That's brutal. And then I'm not ready that time. How do you throw that, see me do what I just did to it, and then think you're gonna go back there again? That's either dumb or brilliant. Okay, there we go. Bobby Witt making plays. And I like to see that too. I feel like that was his only righty. I can't think of facing any other righties, so I wish there was more if it was that easy. And we're gonna give up our first hit to the 9-hole hitter. Didn't get that splitter low enough, and he actually saw it coming. And all right. Once again, I mean, I know that's just a straight fastball, but this dude does not swing and miss with 2 strikes, but he swings and makes weak contact. Dude, come on. You're not gonna tell me that we have a short porch and right and Sammy B's not taking advantage of it. And okay, that's cool. That is absolutely deleted. Corbin Carroll. Where does this dude get some power sometimes, man? Oh, and that was an attempted check swing on a bad pitch. So we're just going to keep this streak of scoring 1 run an inning, but without pouring it on, we're not making this guy feel like he needs to quit. And I think we've ran out of time there. The only way to get an early quit now to play a second game would be if he gets fed up with not scoring anything this inning and gives up. And that helps. It's not going to score anything on that swing. I think Corbin Carroll's going to get that, man. I mean, this game here is kind of a showcase of what I'm going to miss about Carroll. That reaction time in right field and the occasional just out of nowhere blast out of his bat. And there's another rollover. Great inning from Halladay. I don't think he's going to be leaving though. So, yeah, we're starting the 5th inning now. We have gameplay in the 5th inning, so that at least by how I consider my own rule to work means we've now played a full game. Story, that's a 3-for-3 day. I mean, how do you see this game and not want him as our wild card going into season 3? This is the guy, I think. Oh, gotta get a little bit better wood on it if I'm waiting back like that. That's a good swing. That is the type of wood we want on it, although somehow that's only a base hit. That's at least gonna get us another run. I don't think it's gonna get down. Oh, it is. It's off the wall. Well, that's gonna keep our runners at 2nd and 3rd and extend our scoring streak now to a 5th inning. We're in a good spot to add more on, though. And 83 speed, that's deep enough. That might actually get us a 2nd run on the board in 1 inning. Oh my god, and Sammy B, what is going on with you? Ooh, okay, he was ready for something. Guessed right. Oh. Yeah, I'm lucky that was actually not more than that. Absolutely hung that curve. Okay, well, it's a good thing that I've put up 6 runs of my own, but that just cut it in half, and we don't even have an out yet in this inning. Okay, that's better. Get that back on track. We've thrown 2 pitches to a right-handed batter, and we've gotten 2 jammed ground balls to second base. Please make a play on this, Story. All right, 1 more. Let's get ourselves out of this inning. Okay, there we go. We finally actually got a swing and miss, but we've got a game now. We got to take this very seriously still. I don't really understand why you leave. Okay, I was going to say, I don't understand why you leave Paul Skenes in. I guess he's not. Or he is? What are we doing then? Bobby Witt Jr. Another perfect swing, another run. That feels really good. Get 1 back. And there's our new arm. How do so many people, like, it happens so many times that the dude's bringing a lefty against Corbin Carroll. And I got a bunt with him. That's what I do. It's a tradition. And is that a perfect bunt? It is. Actually, okay. Ooh, I thought he was going to make the play. I mean, it's a tradition. It feels scummy up 4, but it's a tradition. Oh my god, and that's just so disappointing. You time up the change like that and there's still something wrong with it. Oh, and he finally gets Story. Wow. Yeah, Aaron Loop is no joke still. Okay, there we go. Might be my favorite result in the entire game that's not a strikeout. Rollover grounders. And there's another one. Oh, that one kind of was a rollover too. Why did it seem like Story was shaded up the middle? And all right, I mean, solid swing, solid contact, but we get out of the inning. That's a quality start for Halladay if I take him out there. God, every single time I see that circle change out of his hand and my PCI is just no good. And then nothing's happening to center field here, especially when you're that far under it. Man, that one's bad. That one got me. Oh my god, I hope that's all we see of Aaron Loop, because my left thumb just was not working to track those pitches. I think I am going to leave Roy Halladay in, but we're going to have a little bit of a short leash. He's definitely starting to pick things up a little better. Oh, there we go, a swing and miss. Not many of those today. Oh, that's why we haven't seen many swings and misses today, because he makes contact on pitches like that. It's like a foot above the zone. That's at his face. Oh, he actually laid off of it this time. Can he lay off of it 2 times in a row? He cannot. My God, he's not taking Loop out. can't hit this guy. He might be best off just leaving Aaron Loop in the rest of this game, regardless of the energy situation. I can't figure it out. He's going to take him out. No, he's not. Okay. Or he is. Taking me on a roller coaster, buddy. He's not taking him out. It's unbelievable. It is actually unbelievable. I was destroying Paul Skenes. I was on my game today, and I literally can't do anything against Aaron Loop. I don't think I have a hit against him that's not a Corbin Carroll bunt. And now he takes him out. I mean, that's another new lefty brought in to face Corbin Carroll. What's so scary about Corbin Carroll? And then I fail to lay the bunt down. And there's a base runner. Second he takes Loop out of the game, I start seeing pitches better again. And that's just going to be an out, but no, it is. Okay. I don't know. The route he was taking to that made it seem like he was gearing up to just like play it off the wall. I'm going to keep things going with Roy. See how much more he's got left. He was still in the yellow, but I don't know for how much longer, or still in the green, but I don't know for how much longer until he's in the yellow. But we did have to use a lot of arms in the pen last game. So the longer Halladay can go, the more outs he can steal, the more rest we can have for that bullpen. Although I don't like that. Finally, we got him. Oh my God, a fastball a foot above the zone is getting a double play ground out. I don't think I got enough of that. Under it, I timed up a couple Percival pitches that inning, and I couldn't get the PCI there. I wanted to add on a few more. I wanted this lead to feel a little bit more safe. Just because we're going to the bullpen for this ninth, and I'm going to Billy Wagner, who, you know, still is only an 89 overall. 4 runs should be plenty. Good thing there's a deep center field here, and we have a good center fielder. Dude, I don't know what's happened to the connection here. It's like I bring Billy Wagner in and all of a sudden we're lagging every pitch. I just want the game to be over at this point with all this. Thank you, and they're calling it. Looks like he's throwing one last Hail Mary here, bringing in a righty. And it's gonna extend the game. Let's not do this. Well, he's got more of them too. Guess when you load up your team with as many lefties as he had, you're gonna have some righties on the bench. Like, he didn't hit that. Can we just call this one over? There we go. He can't resist that. Billy Wagner gets the job done. A nice win there, even though I don't really like how I fell apart in the last 3 innings or whatever it was. And I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to see how much rating we get from that. And wow, of course it would be. We get exactly half of the rating that we need to get up over 800. This far from guarantees a spot in championship series with one more win. Although I guess we got 26 from somebody at a 713. If we can make sure the rating window stays above a 700, you'd have to assume we'd get like the same amount again. I don't fully know, but I guess if the chance is there and the hope is alive, I just gotta get myself up nice and early tomorrow and fit one more game in. We do get Roy Halladay up to parallel 1 for that one, and Ellie goes up to 2, and Corbin Carroll goes up to 2. All right, let's tally it up. Our hitting today is going to make us 10,500 stubs. We're going to add on another 4,500 on the mound, and the bonus category is giving us another 5,724. We flip the streak back up to a 1-game winning streak, and we have 3 parallel 1s, 7 2s, and 3 3s for a multiplier of times 1.215, and that's all going to give us a final stub count today of 25,180. We also did earn some more program points, so we get one more headliner pack, but the real news here is, especially planning on playing one more game, we have a very real possibility of getting 8 more program points. and getting the World Series pack. And I feel like I put some sort of rule, some sort of stipulation on this. I can't really remember it, but we just kind of open / use / sell whatever else we get from the program. So like, I kind of feel like we should just do the same with this if we get it. And I'm not gonna lie, a 99 overall Josh Gibson catcher would be very tempting to use as a wild card instead of Story, but we've never used them, so I feel like it'd be tough to pick him over a guy we know has been good. But let's stick to what we still have to do in this episode, because we're spending another 20k from our post-game stubs to spin the wheel. So let's get this guy going here. We've gotten a couple good selections lately, and this is, are we gonna hit it? Did we hit it? The special spot on the wheel. I mean, we thought those 20 pack bundles added a lot of stubs to the bank. This one's a 50 pack. What am I gonna ramble about while I open these? All right, well, wow, I guess we just gotta get going here. 53 packs in the stack, 50 pack bundle plus 3 more that we were able to buy on top of it. And I'm just gonna try and get through these as quickly as I can, because like I've said before, I like showing you guys and I like showing myself every single pack, just so you guys all know who I get, even if it's nothing, because I sell them all. All of these cards get sold, they go into the bank, and it's kind of just now dawning on me just how long it's gonna take to sell 53 packs worth of cards. This is gonna be brutal. I don't even know when the last time was that I bought a 50 pack bundle for Pack Attack. I don't even know if it's ever happened. I feel like it has. I feel like there maybe was a point where I had a bunch of stubs in the bank and they did like a half off pack sale, so I bought a 50 pack bundle for like 37,000, whatever it would be, but that was a couple years ago. Like, a 50 pack bundle is not always, that'll be interesting to look at, but it's not always the smartest thing to be spending your stubs on, especially like in Pack Attack when we have other options that give us guaranteed upgrades to the team. But not only like do I not remember the last time that I did this in Pack Attack, I don't even remember the last time that I like voluntarily purchased a 50 pack bundle. As I was sitting there spending 75,000 stubs on a 50 pack bundle, I'm like, man, I don't know if I ever do this, because I don't. As much as it's ironic as somebody who has a series based around buying and opening packs, I really don't like buying and opening packs on like my main account when it's not for a gimmick. I think this is a terrible way to like actually try and build up a good team, which is part of the reason why I came up with the idea for this series in the first place years ago, as I kind of wanted to like display how bad it is and how difficult it is for the amount of stubs you need to like build up a team just from the packs you open, especially packs like this, man. I'm sitting here stumbling around my words, stuttering. We're 30 packs in and we've pulled nothing. I don't even think we've pulled a gold player. You'd think we'd get something. I mean, based on the odds, you're technically, I won't say guaranteed, but it's a 1 in 50 chance that you're supposed to have to pull a diamond player out of a show pack. So if you have more than 50 packs, that's that I don't, again, guarantees the wrong word, but based on the odds, it should happen at least once. And we're starting to run out of time here. Down to only 15 packs left after this one. At least this is kind of flying by, but I don't know, I've run out of things to talk about here, and we still have 13 more. I guess the last time that I was opening a bunch of packs and I didn't know what to talk about, the last 2 times actually, I said, hey, the first episode of a college football dynasty is going to be out soon, and it still isn't out, so still got to work on getting that one out. But I don't know, the focus right now is 100% on Pack Attack, making a new episode every day for this week, and especially tomorrow. I mean, I have to play the game before this season ends, so that would mean well before 2 p.m, which is definitely earlier than I've been playing most of these games. Right now it is 3:39 p.m. as I'm opening up these packs. And there's only 3 more to go. These are the 3 extra ones. Are we really going to go through an entire 50 pack bundle without a diamond? It looks like it, because that was it. Wow. I mean, just the sheer volume of packs alone should get us a good amount of stubs towards the bank. It's just no good pulls. We do have this random headliner though from the program, so we'll go ahead and get that one open. That was pack 32. And we do get a diamond from this one. Okay, it's not even in the spot that you're supposed to be getting diamonds. Who's it gonna be? Yeah, it had to be just a purple. And it's Adley? Well, hang on. Now we have some competition at catcher going into next season. And then I guess we did also get a gold. IKF is an 82. Wow. And then last but not least is the Chase Pack Topper from the 50 pack bundle. This is where the value should come from out of a 50 pack bundle. So let's see. If we have an unlucky 50 packs, that has to mean the Chase Pack is good, right? Right? No, it's another purple. Who's this? Who's got the long hair? Matt Strom, already have him. Doesn't help. So yeah, I guess there's a lot riding on tomorrow's episode. And all that has to be done while probably having to play the game before the clock switches to PM, which is not something I'm used to doing at all. So it should be a good one. It should at least be an interesting conclusion to Pack Attack Week. So again, make sure you've left your like on this one so that one can have as many stubs as possible. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow.